Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, God Knows the Why. Most Christians can look back on a time that they did something wrong and wondered why. We cannot allow conviction of sin to become condemnation. There's a difference in conviction and condemnation. The Holy Ghost inside of us will nudge us when we have done wrong. This is so we can make a course correction. But the enemy will use condemnation to make us feel bad and unworthy of God's compassion. He will tell us that there is no use to try because we will fail again. Satan will tempt us into sin and then use it to further beat us down. God knows the why of everything. There is not a question that he does not have the answer. He sees the real version of us, the one we don't show to anyone, even ourselves. He sees the broken parts and understands why they are broken. He also knows he can create a beautiful masterpiece out of the brokenness. John 3:17. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Jesus had every right to condemn those who had broken God's laws. He was perfect and he was God. But he came to show by example compassion and love. Jesus never told them how awful they were. He showed them mercy. We may not understand the why of our circumstances, but God sees the big picture. Look at the woman at the well. She had plenty of people condemning her. She couldn't even draw water early in the morning like every other woman in the city. She had to go in the heat of the day to avoid the stares and whispers of judgment. All those people didn't see her heart like Jesus did. They judged her by her actions. She had been married several times and was currently living with a man that she was not married to. Jesus understood the why of her circumstances. Maybe she married so many times because she was looking for financial stability. Maybe all of them were lazy bums. Maybe they all talked a good game but were narcissists. Maybe she was just wanting to be loved and none of them had offered her real love. Maybe she believed the judgments of others that she was not a good person and felt lucky that anyone would pay any attention to her. We don't know why, but God knows why. God was there every step of the way and understood the circumstances that led to each bad decision. He sees all and understands the why. He sees how the enemy manipulates us to trap us into a place of misery. We don't know the why. It is not our place to judge another person's issues. We often do not even understand our own whys. When we turn our lives over to Jesus, he can fix the issues that cause all the whys. He came to give us an abundant life. He came to set us free and not bury us in a bunch of legalism and religion. Jesus knows how hard it is to deal with religious people. After all, the religious people of the day had him crucified. We are going to have to deal with this type of people, but the only one we have to answer to is God above, and he knows our hearts and our minds. He knows the whys. Do not be discouraged by condemning legalistic people. Look to Jesus and ask him to show you the whys of your life. He can take all the bad choices and turn them around and leave a good outcome because he is God, and that's what he does. He restores the broken to a place of wholeness. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.